Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you how to defeat Yaksha King in Black Myth Wukong. He's the final boss of chapter 5. So we're just starting off at the Fallen Furnace Crater Shrine and making our way to the boss. So I've got the Weaver's Needle vessel equipped. I haven't used the Fireproof Mantle vessel, which I've used mainly in chapter 5, because although this is kind of a fire boss, he doesn't actually really deal any fire damage, so it wasn't actually any benefit using the Fireproof Mantle for this fight. So as always, I'm building up my focus and then using my big heavies to stagger him. He is fairly easily staggered before he does this parkour on the rock face. So you know when he lands, the spikes are going to come up from the floor, sometimes 2 or 3 layers. So you just want to back off because they're quite difficult to dodge once you're in there. And now he does these few attacks here. So we're getting the spirit attack off just so that can go back on cooldown, and I've got the Umbral Abyss transformation. I found this really useful for this boss. I am a fan of using the Red Tides transformation, but again with the fire damage it wasn't that useful here. So I'm building up my red bar on the right and hoping to do the R2 square. We didn't get it off there but managed to deal some good damage on the boss. As soon as the blades glow orange, you want to maintain your distance and watch out for your stamina because he twirls around a lot and then he lands and the spikes come up. There's almost 2.5 layers that come up there, so constantly dodging backwards, and that seems to dodge it okay. So he slides and he'll flip and then he'll twirl at you once more, and then he always does a backflip, and then when he does the backflip you can then attack. So it's just learning that passage of attack. So then when the spikes come out of his back, you know 1 layer of spikes are coming out and there's a bit of a delay there. Luckily he got hit by our ally there, so those spikes didn't come up. So we haven't actually used any of our spells yet, so we're just trying to get his health down as much as we can before using those. As the fight goes on he becomes more aggressive and we'll need them then. He sometimes does this attack at the start of the fight, so he'll send 4 slow long ranged attacks and then 1 quick one. You just want to watch out for the last one because that can be quite quick. He does like this knee slide as well, so you want to watch out for that because that covers a good amount of ground, and he likes these flips. So we're just trying to heal up here, maintain a bit of distance, and when his spikes come up at the back, you know 1 layer of spikes is going to come. You'll see that this is quite a slow and methodical fight. I'm definitely playing quite conservatively here. I'm sure a lot of people will be able to beat this boss much quicker, but he does hit like a truck, so I'm conserving my flasks. I'm using the spirit attack when it's up, the Weaver's Needle because of the critical hit chance and damage, and also gets these minor staggers, so it allows you to do your heavy attacks. And also the transformation attack, the Umbral Abyss, is really useful for this fight. And then you'll see later on he has a very dangerous attack with these 2 beams, and I'm keeping the Cloud Step for those attacks because those hit really hard. And that's the key tips to this fight, just being patient. So when you see these 2 beams, this is his most dangerous attack, so I always use my Cloud Step. Even though I had it, he did hit me there, so you still want to dodge, but it's definitely easier to dodge with this enabled, and then you can do a surprise attack ideally. But I like to keep my mana just for those attacks. I think in this fight he does it 2 or 3 times, so it's not too bad. So I use the life-saving pill there. I'm out of flasks, and you get to carry one of those in a fight. They're fairly easy to brew, so I'll always have that as a backup in these harder boss fights if needed. And now we're getting towards the end of the fight. Our mana's getting quite low, but we've got the transformation, so we're hoping to get some good attacks here. We're just coming to the end of the fight now. We managed to get a really good crit damage there on the spirit attack. We are out of flasks and out of mana here, so we're just trying to dodge the best we can. It's getting a little bit sketchy. We managed to get hit by the thorns here, but the Weaver's Needle finishes the fight, and then there's a cutscene. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe for more.